Welcome to the Curse of the White Knight right here at Comicstorian. Last time on the White Knight saga, the Joker took a pill which allowed him to become sane again. He went by the name Jack Napier and ran a political career in an attempt to shame and get rid of Batman and reveal that the city had been backing him the entire time, trying to point out the flaws of the 1% using Batman as a way to get insurance money and fraud and all kinds of stuff. The city of Gotham was turned against Batman as he fell down a slow path of not trusting anyone and wondering why everybody was believing what the Joker had to say. In the end, the hero, Jack Napier, turned back into the Joker, and Batman was forced to battle against him, teaming up with the GCPD once again. But things were left in a weird position at the end of it. Batgirl and Nightwing had teamed up with the new GCPD, which was using Batman's funding to get their own vehicles and act as their own vigilante group. Batman was still the hero of Gotham, but not everyone trusted him. And the 1%ers, well, Batman ruined their plans. If you're wondering where you are, this is the Comicstorian channel, where we take the storylines of your favorite pop culture universes, be it a movie, video game, or comic book, and we break it down into an audio drama, a complete story. And today we are going to tell you the tale of The Curse of the White Knight, the sequel to The White Knight. Laughter fills the halls of 1685 Arkham Manor as its current owner and ruler, Lafayette Arkham, wildly charges into battle. Edmund Wayne holds out his sword, telling the crazed general that he does not wish to kill. Surrender and leave the valley and give back what belongs to him. Lafayette grabs onto Priest Bakar and holds a blade to his neck, asking if he's willing to pay the price. It's at that moment that Edmund cracks his whip, pulling Lafayette off of Bakar by his neck, asking what price. Lafayette shouts that Gotham Valley is cursed. There are demons in these darkened forests, ancient ones that seep in from the mountains. No one is safe, and they will turn into a monster like the rest of them. Edmund tells him that he is sorry, but he doesn't believe in curses. He plunges his sword into Lafayette's neck, and he kicks him down the well. And all the while, Lafayette laughs as he plummets to his death. Current day Arkham Asylum, the warden of the facility taps away at the keypad, stating that all the cameras have been turned off. They are all very interested in what he has to offer. The Joker steps out of his cell, telling him, "Of course you are. Now come along. We have some personal items to collect." As the two walk through the empty halls of the asylum, Joker asks, "Where is everybody?" And the warden tells him that they had to move everyone out for renovations. It's all a part of Gotham's new Napier initiative. All the problems that he uncovered while the Joker spins around, grabbing the warden by the collar, shouting, "We are going to get one thing straight right now. That was Jack Napier, not me. Two separate people. You got it?" He lets him go, telling him, "It took me years to turn this city into the capital of crime, and Napier hijacks my body and manages to ruin the party." The warden gets back up asking, "What are we here for?" And Joker holds up a bag, telling him, "For the final act! Batman and Napier will never see it coming. This city's biggest, darkest secret. The beginning and the end of Gotham. A joke only I know about. Now, there's something I'm forgetting. Ah, yes, the old disappearing pen trick." Joker takes a pen out of the warden's jacket and stabs it into his neck. And the warden shouts, asking, "Did you bring me here to stab me?" Joker tells him, "Well, I couldn't stab you earlier because that would have caused a scene, and I don't like to be rushed. Now, make sure not to spill any blood on the way back. Don't need Batman snooping around the old cell. Thanks, Warden!" During this time, though, at the Wayne Manor, Bruce finally sits down to read the note that Alfred left him at the end of our last story. The note was Alfred's final goodbyes, but there's something else detailed in it. Something that Alfred had hidden away. A journal by one Edmund Wayne. But before Bruce could even open up the book, the bat signal is shining in the sky, calling him back to duty. As Bruce sits up and heads into Arkham, he meets with the warden, and he asks what happened. "How did the Joker escape his cell?" The warden tells him that he isn't sure. The Joker stabbed him in the hallway but Batman stops him. "Wrong. An attack line like that creates a cast-off pattern and splatter on the wall. Now a clean puddle like what we have here on the floor." The warden stops, asking him, "What are you trying to say?" And Batman turns around screaming, "Where is the Joker?" The warden begins to stumble over his own words, yelling, "I don't know. Joker went to his cell and he left." Afterwards, Batman and Jim examine the Joker's old cell when they notice some fresh markings on the walls. Batman sticks a knife into the crack, seeing a false panel, and he pulls it aside to reveal a hallway into an abandoned well. He shines the light on the wall, seeing a message written in blood. But because of how long it's been there, most of the letters are faded. Or someone attempted to erase it. The two look around, and Jim sees a bone sticking out of the ground and says that there seems to be a body here. But while the body is exhumed and examined, over at St. Raphael Hospital, the military vet Jean-Paul Vallée receives news that he has cancer. It could have been exposure to the tactical use chemicals like napalm or Agent Orange. And Jean-Paul stops him, stating, "I can't talk about that." And as he does, he begins to get a weird feeling. He gets up from the table and he walks outside into the hallway, and a nurse runs over, stating, "You can't leave here without any clothes." But as the nurse reaches out, Jean-Paul grabs the man by the head, slamming him into the wall, shouting, "Don't touch me!" Jean-Paul then walks into the chapel, falling into the candles, yelling, "I can't! Oh, Jesus Christ, I can't!" And later, over the GTO offices, Batman and Batgirl look over their findings and find out that the body that's been discovered belonged to Lafayette Arkham. Batgirl says that she remembers hearing the poems about Laffy and how he would be in the woods eating children. Batman tells her that Arkham was a British general who controlled Gotham Valley in the 1600s. And Batgirl yells, "Yeah? And he was also a vampire?" She then asks, what about the medallion that was found or the message written in blood? Batman tells her that he can't be sure on those yet. But there's something else. A chest that Alfred left behind containing the journal of Edmund Wayne, the first wing to come to Gotham. What's more, there was another item in the chest, a whip made of bat leather. They don't know what the Joker has, but it goes all the way back to the founding of Gotham City, and somehow it involves the Waynes. Back with Jean-Paul, he mops the floors of the church that he's been working at, when suddenly the lights go out. He asks, "Is that to you, Father?" A voice tells him to put down the broom. He's not a janitor. He is the king, the rightful heir of Gotham. Light suddenly shines out the glass window as the silhouette of a man stands there, holding a sword. The man goes on stating, "The wars that you have been through, the ghosts in your nightmares, God has been torturing you. God has been preparing you." Joker leans out of the shadows holding the sword, telling Jean-Paul, "They murdered your ancestors. They seized your land. And for 7 generations they have sat on your throne." Jean-Paul asks, "Are you an angel?" And Joker tells him, "Yes, and I am here to reveal your holy destiny." He then releases the sword, dropping it into the brazier, and continues, "Jean-Paul, the truth is behind your name, the Valley. God needs you, Azrael." Jean-Paul takes the sword as it burns with fire, and Joker tells him, "I need you to take the flame so that I may take the light, to correct the sin that has spread darkness throughout your kingdom. To do that, we must slay the demon, the man whose family has cursed Gotham, Bruce Wayne." And there you have it, the beginning to the curse of the White Knight, the return of the Joker, Bruce Wayne and Batgirl working together in the GTO offices. And if you want to know more about how we got to this point, check out our full story down below of Batman the White Knight. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you want to know where this is going, subscribe to the channel and give this video a like, as The Curse of the White Knight is now going to be coming out to you on a frequent basis right here at the Comicstorian channel. And don't forget, you can join us over at our YouTube memberships down below or at our Patreon, patreon.com/comicstorian, and get early access to all of our videos and behind the scenes and unedited versions of our podcasts. Just another way to support us if you want to, but just watching this video really does help us, and I appreciate each and every one of you who takes the time to watch one of these videos and basically allowing me into your home to tell you these stories. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time right here.